Alright,
Oh my god.
see, the kid feels it. The kid feels it. Hey guys, welcome to David versus Film. I am David, yo soy David. To my right is Mark.
Yo soy Mark.
And tonight we're going head to head with The Shining 1980. So a big hey, hi, and hello to all of you, but to returning viewers and especially returning subscribers, what's up? Now, if you'd like to see the full-length version of this reaction, along with other exclusive perks and bonus content such as early access to the videos, Discord benefits, polls, and more, please visit us on our Patreon at patreon.com/DavidVersusFilm. But if YouTube only is your thing, we certainly understand. We only ask you to consider clicking subscribe and the notification bell. It is absolutely free, and that way you know when we upload new videos. A like and a share is always appreciated. And last but not least, if we're not friends on Instagram, let's be friends. I'll leave a link to our Instagram down below. So did you notice there were no clouds in the sky today?
I did not.
Do you know why?
Why?
Shining. We're finally watching. I'm finally watching The Shining. Wait, you've never seen it before, right?
I've never seen The Shining
1980. This continues our September month of Stephen King.
This is some scary shit.
He's a little nervous. I'm very excited.
no.
But only because I have heard so much about this movie for so many years, right?
Yep.
And there are a couple of classic things, you know, because of pop culture that I'm sure you know. Like, what are the things you know already going into it?
I know it stars Jack Nicholson.
Yep, I knew that.
The only thing I know is that he comes breaking down a
Through
door,
the door, right?
sticks his head through it,
Yep.
and says the famous line, "Here's Johnny."
Right. He has the axe.
Yeah, like he's doing the introduction to like the Tonight Show with Johnny Carson back in the day, before my time, of course.
Yeah. And yet somehow you know about it, but whatever.
And then, and then I remember a pair of twins down a long corridor.
Oh, the little girls.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
In a very large house.
Yep.
Or was that a Marilyn Manson video? I don't know. Either way, it's
Probably
creepy.
both.
Yeah,
Probably both.
I don't know.
We'll find out.
I
That's
just know
the
that
whole
there's-
reason we're going to watch. But yeah, that's about all I know as well. I do want to make a quick note really fast. If you've seen previous videos, you know I've got my little jankety notepad I'm always trying to work around. Two really good friends of the channel, Derek and Camille.
Hey,
They're
Derek
a
and
married
Camille.
couple. What's up, guys? Camille actually works for Brandmakers. They basically can do anything you need for like a family reunion to a work function. She can brand all of it, put your name on it, put your logo on it, whatever. She sent me this film and TV journal, right? Which is so cool. It's got these little tabs to new movies, TV shows, just notes and stuff. So
That's
thank you guys so
awesome.
much. I'm going to be
Thank you,
using this
guys.
to make my notes from now on. And yeah, so anyway, just want to give a quick shout out and a thank you to them for that.
Check them out.
But on to the business at hand. I am drinking the peach tea as usual. And what are you drinking tonight,
Tonight
sir?
I am drinking rum with a splash of cherry coke.
We've got the good vibes going. We are ready on this end. If you guys are ready, then let's jump on into The Shining 1980.
Am I gonna have nightmares again?
Oh, yeah. I like the music already. The music's really good.
Where is that? That's beautiful.
I think it's Colorado.
Really? Oh, Colorado.
How could anything bad happen in a place this beautiful? Stanley Kubrick directed this. He did like Eyes Wide Shut and Clockwork Orange, some really famous stuff.
Jack Nicholson, there he is.
Jack.
Man of the hour. Okay, that part's a little creepy.
Right? I really like
Sounds like
the score already.
Screaming.
Fancy.
Oh, look at this
McFancy.
guy, so young.
Yeah.
I've got an appointment with Mr. Ullman. My name's Jack Torrance.
Jack Torrance.
Look how young he was.
I know.
Have any trouble finding us?
Oh, no problem at all. I made the trip in 3.5 hours.
Wow, that's a very good time.
Oh, it's like going halfway through Houston.
You're smoking in front of your child?
It was the 80s. It's shocking the child is not smoking.
What about Tony? He's looking forward to the hotel, I bet.
Okay, that's kind of creepy. Take a sip off of that one.
Our season here runs from May 15th to October 30th. Then we close down completely.
Do you mind if I ask why you do that?
Problem is the enormous cost it would be to keep the road to Sidewinder open. It gets an average of 20 feet of snow during the winter, and there's no way to make it economically feasible.
So in other words, you're going to be locked in once the
So
winter
it
starts.
shuts down in the winter?
Yep.
I don't suppose they told you anything in Denver about the tragedy
Oh, Lord
we had up
Jesus.
there during the winter of 1970? My predecessor in this job hired a man named Charles Grady as the winter caretaker. He must have suffered some kind of a complete mental breakdown. He killed his family with an axe.
Oh.
He put both barrels of a shotgun in his mouth. It's what the old timers used to call cabin fever.
Oh, is that where the term came from?
Getting stuck in like a cabin all the time.
So COVID 2020.
Pretty much, yeah. Like now we're like looking back like, oh my God, we could all do this job for like twice as long.
And that's not going to happen with me.
No problem. We're still on board.
They must
As
pay
far
a
as my
fortune
wife
for
is
this job.
concerned,
Yeah,
I'm
right?
sure she'll be absolutely fascinated when I tell her about it. She's a confirmed ghost story and horror film addict.
Well, we don't have much in common.
Nice. Yeah, right. Right. You and Shelly wouldn't get along.
Tony, why don't you want to go to the hotel? And Tony, tell me.
Oh,
What is that?
Carrie's here.
Oh my God, is that blood?
Yeah.
Oh,
there's the girls.
I hope you have farmer's insurance.
That was some obvious foreshadowing.
Mrs. Torrance, I don't think you have anything to worry about.
Oh, I'm sure you're right.
What sort of injury did he have?
Look at that ash. Her ash in this movie is notorious from what I understand.
Why? Because it never falls off the cigarette?
Yeah.
My husband grabbed his arm, to pull him away from him. Used too much strength, and he injured Danny's arm.
Stop talking. She's going to call CPS.
Exactly, girl. Smoke a little ash that thing and, take a break.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Really, really is. Even Tony's like, holy shit.
Good morning, Jack. Hope you haven't been waiting too long. Is your family having a look around?
No, my son's discovered the games room.
I suggest we go have a quick look at your apartment and then get started straight away.
God, meanwhile.
This little boy's creepy. He's a good little actor.
Yeah. Let's hope, because if that's just really that kid, I want to stay far away from him. Oh, there they are. Like the two girls in the great outdoors. Kara and Mara or whatever, those redheaded girls.
Oh, I love that movie.
Yeah, it's so good.
This is our famous hedge maze.
Oh, a hedge
Quite an attraction
maze.
around here.
I like a
The walls are
good
13
corn
feet
maze, so
high.
I'd be right at home here.
The site is supposed to be located on an Indian burial ground, and I believe they actually had to repel a few Indian attacks as they were building it.
I feel like this is just like the Good News Hotel. Even if they're telling them that people died here violently, they say it was such a devil may care attitude.
smile on
and
their
then it's like, oh,
face.
it's fine, it's great, it's wonderful.
How'd you like some ice cream, Doc?
Do you know how I knew your name was Doc?
Ooh, get the pin, get the pin.
I can remember when I was a little boy. My grandmother and I could hold conversations entirely without ever opening our mouths. She called it shining.
The Shining.
Drellin, are you scared of this place? Is there something bad here?
We can sense it.
I think a lot of things happen right here in this particular hotel.
What about room 237? You're scared of room 237, ain't you?
There ain't nothing in room 237, so stay out.
Ooh. You know why 2-3 is afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9. And then the amazing camera work that they stay with the kid in just one long shot like this. And the lighting and everything, that's hard to do,
Yeah. He looks like the little boy from Child's Play.
Oh, yeah, right. Chucky.
Not Chucky, the actual little boy. Andy.
Oh, the boy. Yeah. I mean, I was going to go with it because I always support you, but then I was like, huh.
You should bring me breakfast in bed like that.
Okay. There's a reason why these are movies, not real life.
Look out. I'm coming in close.
Oh, the creepy music.
Oh, I hate
Look at
mazes.
that. Oh, my God.
No. It's like Labyrinth. David
Look at that.
David Bowie's going to pop out anywhere. I still love that movie.
Oh, it's so good. But I remember being confused watching as a child because David Bowie's makeup and his hair looked like so many women in the town where I grew up. So I was kind of confused to why he would look like Miss Janet that drove the school bus.
I don't find it fun.
You don't find it amazing?
Oh, ha. No.
Why?
That scared me.
Why?
What were the name of those bikes? Like, were they little tykes?
Little Tykes or some? I thought ours was called a Hot Wheels, but I could be misremembering.
Oh, it could have been, yeah.
Oh, there's the room.
Girl.
Come and knock on our door.
Get a lot written today?
Yes.
Weather forecast said it's gonna snow tonight.
What do you want me to do about it?
Don't be so grouchy.
I just want to finish my work.
Oh, it's kind of like you when I come over to say hi and you're filming.
Not familiar, not familiar.
I'll come back later on with a couple of sandwiches for you, and maybe you'll let me read something.
We've lost the analogy. Oh my God, whatever. Like, you've ever brought me sandwiches while I'm working. You bring me sandwiches, I will never complain.
Oh, I do bring you sandwiches.
What?
I'm in here, that means that I am working. That means don't come in.
Yeah.
Why don't you start right now and get the fuck out of here?
Okay, I'm not that bad.
That's me. Lolo me just walking away.
Yeah, delicate flower that you are, screaming back with obscenities in Spanish. I mean, like, I wouldn't be nervous being there, except for that if you actually did have an emergency, you're pretty much SOL.
Oh my God. Did he win an Academy Award for this?
No. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest was his first one.
I've never seen that one either. Look at his eyes.
Yeah.
Are the lines down by any chance? Over.
Yes, quite a few of them are down due to the storm. Over?
Boy, this storm is really something, isn't it? Over.
I think it might be a good idea if you leave your radio on all the time now.
Over. I'll say that's the scene I've
that's
seen.
the scene.
Right, yeah, we've seen that before.
Come and play with us.
Oh!
Forever
Oh my.
and ever.
Yeah, I'm with you, Danny.
The axe and everything.
And it's not often you see dead kids like that. They don't usually show dead kid bodies, you know?
Come here for a minute first.
No, you'll dislocate my shoulder again.
I can still tell when rain's coming. I really don't want you touching me.
You would never hurt Mom or me, would you?
What do you mean?
That's just a no. You don't say, what do you mean? It's just a flat no. I would never hurt you. Of course not.
Mom?
Okay, my heart's beating fast.
Is it?
A little bit.
We get nervous?
Yes, because I think
It can't be. Oh, and look, there's 237 when the door opened. And a key in it.
Oh, with the key in it? Oh my God. You just electrocuted your husband, lady. It literally says danger, high voltage.
Are you okay? Over.
The most terrible nightmare I ever had. I dreamed that I killed you and Danny. I cut you up into little pieces.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Is his sweater torn?
You did this to him. Didn't you?
Oh, here comes the
You
doubt.
son of a bitch!
I mean, it's hard to like say you didn't when you're the only ones in the hotel. Poor Wendy. Bitches is trying to check the canned goods and the phone lines and keep everything running, and the whole place is falling apart.
I like those red velvet couches. They're cool.
Oh, yeah, right. Clap on.
Oh, he's at the bar. Ugh.
Oh, right. But they cleared out all the alcohol.
Well, there's probably a bottle left
There's still a
behind
bottle of hooch in
somewhere.
there somewhere, right? Yeah.
You know there always is. Oh,
You slipped me a bottle of bourbon, a little glass, and some ice. You set 'em up and I'll knock 'em back, Lloyd, one by one.
How are things going, Mr. Torrance?
It feels like American Horror Story Hotel. Remember that?
Very much, yes, very much. My suspicion is that American Horror Story took a lot of inspiration from these films.
Probably.
Or just straight up stole them.
Best goddamn bartender from Timbuktu to Portland, Maine. Or Portland, Oregon, for that matter.
Thank you for saying so.
So I mentioned Maine. The vast majority of Stephen King's stories take place in Maine, but a few of them don't. This is one of them.
We should go to Maine.
Oh, heck yeah. Maine's amazing. It's beautiful up there.
There's someone else in the hotel with us. There's a crazy woman in one of the rooms. She
Oh.
tried to strangle Danny.
Which room was it?
Oh, there's a woman that. Oh, shit.
Yes.
I didn't see her.
I mean, she's got a good body, but like...
And did no one Groom their areas? I don't know. Was it just like that back then?
Well, the hotel staff is gone. She really can't get into the salon. That's why we don't go to Dollar General. I know I've seen her there.
I didn't see one goddamn thing. He did it to himself.
What?
How?
He's like 6.
I think we have to get Danny out of here.
Oh, red rum.
What's red rum?
I don't know. I just have heard it go red rum, but I don't know what it means. I just hear people say it all the time, red rum.
I have let you fuck up my life so far, but I am not gonna let you fuck this up.
He's scary.
Yes. Oh my God, yes. They're all so good in this. And then you think about it too, it's like, it's only a handful of actors in this whole movie. Like, it's a lot of dialogue to learn. A lot of lines for them. And very emotional.
Grady, sir. Delbert Grady.
Mr. Grady, weren't you once the caretaker here?
Why, no, sir.
You, married man, are you, Mr. Grady?
Yes, sir. I have a wife and 2 daughters, sir.
Oh, the 2 daughters. Oh, he's the one that killed the wife and the 2 daughters that Ullman was telling him about in the beginning.
You've always been the caretaker.
Oh, that's weird.
My girls, sir, they didn't care for the Overlook at first. And when my wife tried to prevent me from doing my duty, I corrected her.
Chop, chop.
Red rum.
Danny, what's the matter?
Red rum.
You having a bad dream?
Danny's not here, Mrs. Torrance.
Oh, he is possessed.
But still polite with Mrs. Torrance instead of Wendy.
I called a while ago about the folks at the Overlook Hotel.
Oh, yeah. We tried to contact them several times by radio, but they didn't answer.
I'll call you back later. Bye.
Poor Halloran trying so. Can he communicate with Danny?
Yeah, but the ghost already told his father.
Oh, right. Danny's gone, right. Traveling in style
Buick
and rocking out
Skylark.
in style. That's right. Got the 10 and 2 going. Halloran's got it under control.
I'm just gonna go in and talk to Daddy for a few minutes.
Daddy.
Now, I want you to just stay here and watch your cartoons, okay?
Okay, Mrs. Torrance.
I told this bitch Jenny wasn't here. She making me watch these cartoons anyway. He's losing it, right? Like he's just lost it. Oh.
Murder, he wrote.
How do you like it?
Oh my God, this is so tense.
Down here.
He's gone off the rails.
Have you ever thought for a single solitary moment about my responsibilities to my employers?
Wendy?
Stay away! Darling, light of my life. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna bash your brains.
Oh!
I'm gonna bash them right the fuck in. Put the bat down, Wendy.
It's so scary because he's talking so calm.
Yes. And again, the shot, that single shot of just following them. And oh my God, it's all so well done. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now there's trouble in River City. Oh. Not good, Wendy. I mean, to be fair, her southern accent does kind of come and go, but overall, Shelley Duvall's doing good in this too. She's performing well.
Southern?
Well, her accent keeps coming and going. Look at his eye. That's such good acting.
Hey. You wait a minute. Hey!
Oh,
Wait a
Lord,
minute.
girl.
I'm gonna go now.
What is that thing?
That's what you push from
Wendy.
the inside when it's like not locked to get out. That's like the handle from the inside.
You've got a big surprise coming to you.
He's crazy.
He's so good in this, but like, yeah, I know he won for Cuckoo's Nest. And I know he won for Terms of Endearment, which I think were kind of, this was in between the two, if I'm not mistaken.
I've never seen either of those.
He disabled it, yeah. Girl, it's bad. Over.
It's Grady, Mr. Torrance.
Delbert Grady.
I and others have come to believe that your heart is not in this.
Just give me one more chance to prove it, Mr. Grady.
So again, is this in his head, or is this the house or the hotel speaking to him, like a supernatural type of situation?
I'm not sure. I think it's the house.
I think so too, because otherwise, I mean, how else could he have gotten out?
Oh my God, that little boy.
The voice, right?
I'm gonna have nightmares. It's gonna be all your fault.
You're gonna hear this in your sleep, huh?
What is red rum?
I don't know. Red rum. Get this kid back in school.
Red rum!
Ratchet it up.
Oh my God, I'm gonna have nightmares.
Red rum! Red rum!
Oh! Murder. Well, that's worse. Oh, there's the axe. Okay, so she got the kid out. Looks like. There he goes. Yay! Oh, yeah, there you go. The scene.
Here's Johnny.
Oh! I really think a lot of this is because they're so hangry. I haven't seen any of them eat in like.
Oh, that's true.
Since the fruit cocktail.
Oh, don't tell me that poor man's gonna get killed.
I mean, I don't think so. If he made it through all this. See, the kid feels it. The kid feels it.
Oh my God.
Well,
Danny! Danny boy?
Oh. That's some cosplay shit right there.
Something.
Yeah. Ooh, into the hedge maze. That's a dicey maneuver.
Poor little boy.
Oh.
What is going on?
Oh, he's smart. Look at that kid. That kid is smart. Look at him. Ooh. Oh my God, this is so good.
Poor little boy.
I know, but that is one smart, really cold kid.
You're gonna need a lot of therapy.
Meanwhile, she looks like she's coming from the worst pampered chef party ever.
Let him freeze to death.
Yeah. He can't make it through. He's totally disoriented.
Oh, is that where that came from?
Yeah, you seen that meme, right?
Yeah.
Look, there he is right in the front.
Oh, that's him.
So what does that mean?
1921, he came back.
Or like he's joined the house? I mean, the hotel. You've seen the house, the hotel.
So he's been there before then.
All right, so let's break it down then. We see him in the photo, and we assume that he is there in real life, in current day, you know. So maybe when he dies on the property, maybe now he's part of the hotel and like, I don't know.
Oh,
perhaps. But that's a photo though.
Yeah.
And then
21. So
what's his name? The guy that murdered his wife and daughters, you know, Grady, right?
Mm-hmm.
Grady was like, you've been here the whole time.
Yeah, so maybe his spirit came back again.
Maybe, yeah. Like reincarnation.
Reincarnation, yeah.
I don't know. You guys let us know in the comments what
Yeah, let us know.
Don't yell at us.
I don't understand.
We're really trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
We're not that drunk.
A little bit.
Yes.
Mind thriller. Very suspenseful.
Oh my God, yes. It didn't stop the whole time.
I
and
expected
I would say
more gore, and I'm glad
it wasn't like
as
that.
Much.
No, this one was more that psychological.
Yeah.
Definitely more the psychological. Well, the first thing I wrote was Jack Nicholson.
Oh my God. Spectacular performance by Jack Nicholson.
Every time you think you've seen the best Jack Nicholson, something else.
He's excellent. I don't think he's done anything lately, has he?
No, he's kind of retired now.
Yeah.
You know, I haven't seen anything.
How old is he, like 87?
Just thinking about, yeah, he's in his 80s. I was just thinking about the other day. I haven't seen him anything recently, but yeah, I know that there. I mean, again, you know, we don't really research these before we get into them because we don't want spoilers.
No, we don't want to.
But if he wasn't nominated for this, I'd be shocked. You know, he's the most nominated actor.
Really?
For the Oscars.
Wow,
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, for good reason.
Sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
I can see why. He's very, very good.
So the other things I wrote down were beautiful scenery. That was amazing. Great music. The music was so terrifying. And the reason I really liked it, you know, was because it kind of had that whole like fork on a plate sound. You know what I mean? That like the horrible, creepy sound.
It always reminds me of like Alfred Hitchcock movies.
Yes. This is Kubrick, who's also brilliant, right? And I think that he probably was inspired by the example that Hitchcock set. The kid.
Oh my God.
They were all good, really.
How old was that child? That's like 6 years old at least. He was a really good child actor.
We have no idea what kids' ages are. We can't tell kids' ages to save our lives. But I would think he's probably 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm, again, always just shocked that their parents let them do this, you know, because that's got to traumatize these poor kids. Unless they see certain things and splice in the footage later. You know what I mean? Like they don't actually see the blood and the bodies and things.
Yeah, but when you're telling a child to make a voice like that, that's kind of just
true.
Yeah.
Well, for all we know, a kid does it anyway. So, you know, some kids are crazy. I like the concept of The Shining because I didn't really know what the title meant. And then that was explained very quickly. You know, when we saw the scene between the head chef and the kid, Danny. And he was basically telling him about the shine and how his grandmother said, you know, that they had it and he has it.
I've never heard of that.
I didn't either, but that was cool. I like that concept. The cinematography, I know you liked.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. And the long camera shots.
Yeah, those shots when the maze.
Yep.
Those shots where they're on the stairs and she's swinging the bat at him. That was excellent.
I also liked whenever we saw just even the tour in the beginning where they're going through the hotel. And they're just following them the whole time. You know what I mean? Just like from one room to the next. And you never see any kind of microphones. You never see any lights. It's amazing how they pulled that off. I also wrote down how quickly he spiraled. Like, that was a big surprise to me that, you know, you saw the mother, you saw the son. They're all kind of like, you know, moving along. But he spiraled quick.
Very next day.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah. Very quickly. And I like seeing all those things that you and I have heard that we didn't realize come from this. Like, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
I didn't know it came from this.
The meme of him frozen. Things like that.
Frozen, yeah.
And then lastly, I wrote, and then this is exactly why I enjoy a lot of the Stephen King stories, movies, right? Is that this is like a real story. This isn't crazy. This isn't like vampires, you know, and we like those things. Don't get me wrong. But this isn't vampires. This isn't the undead. This isn't zombies. This is a very realistic story that could happen. With people with cabin fever. I'm sure there are lots of instances during COVID. You know, I mean, like this was very, you know, predictive in a way of that, not in the sense of a horrible, you know, like pandemic, but in the sense that people could be trapped and what are they going to do in that type of situation?
Go crazy.
Yeah, like how long does it take for you to go crazy? We saw he went crazy early on. We saw that the wife, you know, hung in there, you know, like Shelley Duvall's character hung in there for a longer time. What's her name? Wendy,
yeah.
That she hung in there for a longer time. So, but that's what makes Stephen King such a master, that he can take these otherwise very common stories, turn them into very realistic horror that sticks with you, because it'll stick with you, right?
Oh, I'm probably going to have nightmares with that. Red, when he's making those
Movie number 2, bitches. We got a whole 2 months ago. Poor Mark, you will not see him. You will not see him probably in November, December. He'll need some time. But hopefully he'll make it through just fine. And speaking of making it through just fine, we cannot do this without you guys.
Absolutely.
You guys
so much
make
for joining
this
us.
so much better. Your comments, please let us know the behind the scenes. Please explain the things we've missed. You guys are so good about that. Subscribe if you haven't. It really does help the channel. Completely free. We appreciate that. You'll know when we upload videos if you click the notification bell. Join us on Instagram.
Absolutely.
We do previews there of the upcoming videos. But in the meantime, anything else you want to add?
Thank you for having us. Thank you for joining us. We love being here with you guys.
Yep. And in the meantime, we will see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.